Welcome to digitalconstructive.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about the C-42 license for the sanitation systems contractors. Now, a sanitation systems contractor fabricates and installs cesspools, septic tanks, storm drains, and other sewage disposal and drainage structures. This classification includes the laying of cast iron, steel, concrete, vitreous, and non-vitreous pipe, and any other hardware associated with these systems. And that definition is straight from the Contractor State License Board website. So essentially, a C-42 license is required for anybody that's looking to bid on sanitation systems projects where the total cost exceeds $500 in labor and materials. Now, how long does it take to get a C-42 license? You're looking at an average time frame of about 90 days. Now, the time of year that you send your application, whether or not you have a criminal history, or whether or not your application is put up for further review are all different factors that can add to that 90-day time frame, but generally you're looking at a 6 to 8 week application processing time and then another 3 to 4 weeks before you go and take your test. Now, the basic requirements to get your contractor license are that you're at least 18 years of age, you've got to have a valid driver's license or USAID, you've got to have a Social Security or ITIN number, and you can't currently be on probation or parole. The experience requirements are that you have at least 4 years full-time journey level experience within the last 10 years. You've got to have somebody who can sign off on that experience. And you've got to be able to document the experience if the CSLB asks you to submit documentation. Now, who can sign off on your experience as a sanitation systems contractor? You could use a general engineering contractor. You could use somebody that has the C-42 license. You could use a foreman or supervisor. You could use a fellow journeyman or employee within the last 10 years. Or in some cases, you could even use a business associate. Now, whoever you choose to help you, to fill out or to sign off on your experience, that person is your qualifying individual. And they're also going to need to provide a brief but detailed description of your knowledge and your skill set. And the way this description is written is going to be critical to whether or not your application is accepted. So if they write, Tom's a great guy, he's replaced our storm drains, that's not descriptive enough. The CSLB is going to want to see something that sounds more like, Ed has installed septic tanks, precast manholes, catch basins, clarifiers for industrial waste, and drain fields. So you've got to get descriptive. And if you need help with the application, there'll be a link that pops up where you can get the help that you need. Now, criminal history. Everybody has to do live scan fingerprinting when applying for a contractor license. Be honest on the application. Even if it happened years ago, just be 100% honest. Typically, the CSLB is looking for fraud, forgery, and embezzlement. So if your charges don't fall under those categories, 99% chance you'll be okay, but be prepared to submit any court documents. Now, what's on the exam? There's going to be 2 parts. There's going to be 115 questions of contractor law. There'll be another 115 questions covering sanitation. You'll have 3 hours to complete each portion. It's a multiple choice test, and it's going to be done on site on a computer. And you can bring a translator the day of the exam if you need to. Now, the C-42 portion of the exam is going to cover planning and estimation. There'll be a portion on new septic system installation, sewer lateral installation and repair, septic system maintenance and repair, and safety. Now, if you want a little bit more information on how to prepare for the test, practice exams, study guides, and a deeper look at the C-42 license, you'll see a link pop up where you can get a little bit more information on that. Now, after you pass the test, you'll get your results immediately. The test is done on a computer, so you'll know right there whether you pass or fail. Typically, you can get a retake, which is usually within about 3 weeks. And then once you pay your license and activation and provide a contractor bond number, you get your license sent to you in the mail. Now, the costs associated with a contractor license, you're going to pay a state application fee, you're going to pay a license activation fee, and then a renewal fee every 2 years. You'll pay a fingerprinting, and then you've got to get a contractor bond fee. So at the end of this video, you'll see a video for the most recent contractor license costs. I suggest you check that out. And then there'll also be a video covering contractor bonds, which you'll want to watch as well. So, in conclusion, getting your C-42 license can be a very smooth process if you have the correct information, your application's filled out correctly, and of course you pass the exam. All of which we can help. Check out the description. We've got a lot of different resources that you can check out in regards to that. Just want to thank you for watching. Additional information, check out some of our other videos. If you found this video helpful, click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you have a question, leave it in the comments. But again, this is digitalconstructive.com, and thanks again for watching.